welcome to today's Speaky Card reading. Today's topic is what is it about you that you don't see but others admire? And for that, as usual, you have three piles. Pile number one, pile number two, and pile number three. And now let's get started. Hello, pile one. If you're attracted to the first pile, that things that you do not notice about yourself but other people admire about you are okay. So the first one is a fool too. Clearly, right off the bat, you are a reticent, silent, observant kind of a person, somebody who is very quick, very intelligent, but they do not talk much. You do not notice it, but people notice you as a very observant, intelligent person, somebody who can take quick action. They do not really spend much time, who is more of a doer. You do not talk much, you believe in actions. So, and you have seen ups and downs in life, so you like life has seasoned you. People see you as a very seasoned, matured individual. Okay, you are also seen as a very responsible person, somebody who is very dependable. They can depend on somebody who is very loyal, very dependable. Yes, somebody who is very good with kids. A lot of people probably want to have kids with you, clearly are attracted towards you, but you're also very maternal or paternal towards their kids. Like they can leave their kids with you, you're very good with kids, or their pets with you. You're also very nurturing, very kind, very compassionate. So you're very nice and like genuine, dependable, that kind of a person. You're a very good caregiver. I'm hearing a lot of Virgo vibes, a lot of Taurus, Virgo, Libra, that kind of a vibes. You do not talk much, you do it in a very silent way. You do not ask, like you do not try to hog the limelight, you just silently do the work. So that's a very admirable quality. You're very stable, very dependable. You know what, you silently tend to get a lot done instead of talking about it. That is something that I'm hearing, that you tend to get done a lot of stuff very silently. Yeah, you are like, you probably won't be talking about it, but you just do it, just get it done. S of Wands, yeah, clearly you guys have made your own way. See, you guys have made your own way. Yeah, I mean, you know what? You are a walker. You are seen like a walker bee. If you're given a walk to do, you just do it. I'm hearing that you guys have seen growing up a lot of instability. So you probably started walking pretty early, and you probably even contributed in your parents to your parents while growing up with your side hustle along with your studies. Like you are very intelligent, very hardworking, very responsible. So you grew up very fast. People admire these things, that you have carved a niche for yourself at a very early age, because you started working early, and you're also very hardworking, responsible, dependable. So you have a business which is pretty thriving, or a job or something which gives you a lot. I'm seeing a lot of abundance is there at a very early age, and you are not very assuming. Like you do not wear flashy clothes or show off a lot. Maybe you wear like one or two, maybe a nice gold chain or a nice like one or two articles, but not a flashy person as compared to the amount of money that you earn. And you are not at all you are not somebody who would brag about their success and stuff. So these are the things that people like seriously admire about you guys. You really, Seven of Pentacles, it shows me that you've grown up in financial instability, or maybe in a single parent household, or where maybe alcoholism or something, like some kind of substance abuse was there. So you grew up with a lot of insecurity. You started working very hard, pretty fast in life. You had to grow up pretty fast. People admire the amount of wisdom that you show, the amount of you actually. Yeah, with King of Wands, what I'm hearing is you guys actually were very good intellectually. These people notice your intellectual gifts, and with the help of your intellectual abilities you started something very early, which has given you a lot of stability. Seven of Pentacles, you have a lot of stability and you appreciate that. You do not believe in squander money. People appreciate the wisdom, the financial literacy, financial wisdom you have. Like, you have a lot of financial knowledge, like where to invest, how to keep your money, how to save your money. You have a lot of knowledge regarding that as well. You're equally, like, you have two facets. One is very caring, paternal or maternal, that nurturing type. Another one is a very responsible, very good with money, very much like a worker bee. So a lot of earth and a lot of water signs I'm seeing, like a Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Libra is also something. The balance part gives me the vibes of a Libra, or rather a Libra Scorpio cusp. Okay, Eight of Pentacles. Clearly you are very hardworking. Like, your work ethics is something, Eight of Pentacles, whenever this kind of cards come out, I'm sure that these people are known for their work ethics. Like, you guys are like, after going through the whole day's work, for your side hustle you can work for another 5-6 hours and not feel tired, not complain. You can just go on with like 20-21 hours of work schedule every single day and not complain at all. You guys are like borderline workaholics, because you know what, you have seen a lot of instability growing up. So you have literally managed to change the wheels of fortune in your favor with your sheer determination and hard work. Because you know what, whenever you were in trouble, you resorted to your hardworking mindset, and that has helped you get out of a trouble. Like, you have seen a lot of trouble, and people admire that you do not notice how matured you come across. You come across as a very matured, seasoned, maybe a 25-year-old having the wisdom of a 45-year-old, and people notice that you are a very, like, you have thrived in a very, you thrive in a very competitive environment, and you're very quick to grab the opportunities whatever comes your way. People see you as an absolute success in life. Like, somebody, 10 of Pentacles is somebody having like everything in life. People see, like, I'm hearing you are in the 20s kind of a person, somebody very wise, already pretty settled. You have ticked all the basic necessities already. You have a stable life, stable job, extra money, funds, everything in place, and you're also very nurturing, caring, very affectionate, very, very reflective about your own action, not self-obsessed or narcissistic at all. Actually, you're very considerate, very reliable. Actually, you're very reliable, considerate, dependable, responsible. Say, for example, if you are in a difficult position along with others, you also, apart from fending for your own self, you also think about others. So I'm hearing the person who is, sorry, you probably contribute a lot for your society, for your community. You're known for that, and also you're very good at, you know the way in which you identify, you sense opportunities and grab them. That makes a lot of people really envious of you. You are like a hound at sensing the opportunities that life throws at one. Like, we all tend to have some kind of opportunities, but probably most of us would miss out on a lot of those subtle signs which you do not miss out on, because you have grown up that way. Your senses, your reflexes regarding, especially regarding money making, is very strong. Regarding grabbing opportunities are very strong. Hierophant, yeah, I'm seeing a very wise person. See, somebody who is way wiser beyond their age. Somebody, you are a person who is, like, seriously, you are that person who is, you know you give advice, even life advice, to people who are double your age, and they listen to you in awe, just wondering like how come this child, literally you are like a 20 something and 20 to early 30s, I'm hearing, but you have the wisdom of a 45, 50-year old. You have been through so much growing up. You had to take care of, I'm saying, like almost you had to become a parent to your parents or maybe to one of your siblings. Something like a lot of responsibility was there on your shoulders growing up. You had like a lot of things going on, and you are seen as a very matured, very wise person. Luck is on your side, Sagittarius. People think that, you know what, you have been also lucky regarding the opportunity grabbing. A lot of people will probably think that, you know what, this person has gotten lucky regarding those lucky breaks. But you know, your business or like the hustle that you do that has given you the money, it's got nothing to do with luck. You know how hard you had to work to identify those opportunities. So that is one thing. And Virgo, full moon in Virgo, you are good enough. You know, you are seen as somebody who is really good enough. You are very, very much like, you people literally think, like I'm hearing, you probably think, you probably grew up in a very, I don't know, I shouldn't be saying it, but in a very strict environment at least, where you are not appreciated much. So even now that inadequacy sense is there, so you do not give yourself credit for how far you have come. You are way ahead of your peers. You started really late because of your circumstances, and you have gone way ahead of your peers. Yeah, and people think that you're more than good enough, and you do not give yourself enough credit. You are like a silent walker. You do not really ask for those, like, you know, you are not a um, limelight hogger. If there is like a, like, you do not crave for limelight. You actually tend to shun a lot of limelight. Okay, show the world the real you, Aquarius. Yeah, you're very progressive. I'm hearing that people actually, what feels is, a lot of people feel that, you know, going forward, you're gonna make a big fortune for yourself. You are like making a bank. You're gonna make a bank going forward. Expect a powerful change. People literally feel that you're gonna go through, your life is gonna go through something really big, something very transformative. You have already come along ahead, but you, like, people feel that you're gonna make it like very, very big in life. People like you should make very big, because you, like, you are such a workaholic that you can work for 21 hours and not complain at all. Trust your path. If you knew you would be supported, what would you do? Literally trust your path. That's the thing. You are on the right path. People can see it. People admire the way you are. Just, you know what, your financial acumen, to the dependency, to the compassion that you have, the whole, the it's like a very well-rounded personality. I'm hearing somebody who is very humane, who has a lot of wisdom and financial acumen. I mean, a well-rounded personality. Okay, star mother. How can you mother yourself? Literally, I'm hearing that you grew up by mothering yourself. You had to start cultivating self love. Also, you had to parentify your own parents or your siblings. You had to grow up pretty fast, and people admire that about you. Because of that, the wisdom that you have is just beyond any question. Boundaries, where do you need to establish better boundaries? Like, seriously, I'm hearing you guys have, like, you know what, you are known, like, this is one problem, that you probably are a little bit, your guards are up. Whenever it comes to people, people don't get to know much about you. A lot about your personal life is shrouded in mystery, so a lot of admiration probably comes from that as well. All right. Tree agate. Are you a tree hugger or activist? Take the time to sit beneath a tree and connect with the qualities of its firmly planted roots, its ability to flex and blend in a storm, and its amazing power of growth. Remember your roots, yet always remember how much you can grow to reach greater heights. Literally, people feel that you are somebody who is very much connected to their roots, who is very rooted, very grounded. At the same time, you have a potential to go far above. You have already gone way ahead in life, and you have the potential of growing far above than what you have already grown. Yeah, you are not alone. Yeah, maybe at times you feel really alone, but I like the universe wants to tell you, I can hear that, you know what, you always have a few people who have got their back, like who have got your back. Literally, like a few people. You probably are not a very social person at all, but you have got like 2 3 people whom you can always reach out to. So if you're ever feeling lonely, just don't. You are a very rooted and grounded person, absolutely. Very diligent, disciplined, rooted, grounded, very like, you know, a very disciplined. Yeah, this 8 of Pentacles, like a very walk oriented, a busy walker bee kind of a person. Connect with your emotions, water guardian. You are equally, you know, this contrast, you are equally connected to your inner emotions, which makes you very nurturing. That's why people see you being so good with kids, with animals, with those people who are the have nots of the society. You are also very kind to them, very compassionate. So you are very hardworking, at the same time equally compassionate. Shield maiden, make plans and focus. Yes, you are somebody who is very good. You know that adage, you eat an elephant one spoonful at a time. Very methodical, meticulous, scrupulous, disciplined, very good at planning and putting that plan to action, implementation of that plan. You are like, you are a perfect entrepreneur. That is what I'm hearing. Like, you had fantastic like academic skills, and you have used your academic knowledge in your entrepreneurial journey. It could be crypto, it could be something like chat gpt, something like automation, or maybe some progressive, yeah, some progressive latest thing in medical science. It could be anything in biology or chemistry. Something I'm hearing most probably in finance or STEM subjects, and you have used that knowledge to your advantage to start an entrepreneurial journey. You're like a lone wolf. You can be really wild when it comes to your work, at grabbing the opportunities. Even, you know, you are a silent person, but when it comes, if somebody wants to mess with you, tries to mess with you, you are the last person. So a Scorpio can be seen from here. You can just rip them apart. Be devoted and committed. You are a very devoted and committed person. Very devoted and committed person. Confidence, it comes with time and practice. You probably tend to suffer in this department a little bit, like you feel probably that, you know, you are probably not good enough, but that's not true. That's what the angels want to tell you, that that is not true. Do not doubt your worth. See, people admire whatever you bring on table, pile one. You are the ones who cannot see. You do not need to fix anything. You do not need someone else to fix you. You are just perfect the way you are. People admire you just the way you guys are. You do not need to fix. Just get rid of the toxic people and stay the way you are. Okay, now the time for the guided messages. I love the maturity and sincerity you bring on table. Okay, things are flying around, so let me hold them. Okay, you're so priceless. I wish you could be mine. So, some silent secret admirer. You guys have a few secret admirers as well. I wish I could explore you more. You make me hot. But the thing is, number of admirers would be less in your case because people don't get to know you much. You are shrouded in a mystery. A lot. Like, you are like an uncut diamond to me. The more I get to know you, the deeper my feelings get. A lot of people wants to know you deeply. There is always light if only you were brave enough to embrace it and make it a part of your journey. Absolutely, you are seen as a very courageous and brave person. Always ask the right questions and stand up for justice. Yes, so I'm seeing that, you know what, you are brave, courageous person. You are a brave and courageous person who stands up for their own rights and that of the have-nots, and who are like very sorted, very grounded, disciplined, financially wise, otherwise also very wise people. Now time for the charms. Let's see. Okay, I haven't grabbed too many. You make a lot of people very happy, kids especially. Dream, you live a dream life, or you are a dream to a lot of people. Water bodies, you could be living beside a water body, or water signs. Pisces, yes, I said Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer is significant in your chart. Yeah, you create a lot of memories. Okay, maybe you tend to wander around and click a lot of pictures of yourself. In the nature, I'm hearing transformation has been key. Okay, this cat shows a lot of Scorpio energy, like very mysterious. You're divinely protected. You hold the key to your success. You're very wise. Dream. And you actually embody a lot of masculine energy. I hope things are visible. Pile 1. Okay, pile 1, I hope you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. Thank you so much. Namaste. Hello, pile 2. If you're attracted towards the second pile, what is it about you that you don't see but other people admire? Then here comes your reading. Clearly, the Fool 2, it starts off with the Fool 2. Clearly, you are a jubilant person, jubilant, childlike, very uncomplicated, non manipulative kind of a person. Somebody who is like, you are very gutsy. You're also seen as very naive, maybe, but also very gutsy, courageous. You take chances with people. You probably take, those risky entrepreneurial adventures, like, or maybe even adventure sports could be one of your hobbies or passion. So something risky, adventurous tend to call to you. That is something people really admire. Like, very few people can risk things the way in which you do. The Chariot, yeah, you are a go-getter, like, very proactive. You make decisions and go after it, like in a go energy. Your energy and enthusiasm for life itself is pretty infectious. I'm hearing that you're very enthusiastic about life. Your infectious energy is really, it tend to rub on people in both positive and negative way. Maybe a lot of people will call you naive, childish, but mostly, you know what, you can just party the whole night and then start walking from 7 a.m. till the afternoon or till the evening and not complain. Yeah, you could be a party animal and also the center of attention. Like, whenever in a party, I'm hearing that, you know what, you can become the center of attraction and attention. Like, you have the gift of the gab. You're very good looking, very attractive looking, attractive personality, well read, well spoken, well traveled. You love to, you could also be like a backpacker or a solo traveler kind of a person who just packs what they have, because you love to gain a lot of, experience from your surroundings. I'm hearing you love gaining experience from your surroundings. Yes, another thing is, you have this very, I'm hearing, like, you know what, even if you're in a mid to late 30s, you look like you give off the vibes of somebody in their mid 20s. You look very young. You could be having a first house Mercury, or maybe a Mercury in the in an exaltation position, or maybe in the first second house Mercury, or the third house Mercury, or 10th house Mercury. Like Mercury in a very significant position can be seen through your case. Also, you guys are the Queen of Swords, like very sassy. Yeah, I mean, unlike what people feel and think about you, that you guys are very naive and all that, it's actually the risks that you take are usually calculated risk. You know what? I'm hearing this, you know, on the surface you are this bubbly, charismatic, dynamic, but on the inside you are a pretty stable, very calculative. The risk that you take is very calculative. But you know, a lot of people who are just big time geniuses, who tend to, you know, make difficult things look very easy. So people think, oh, that was very easy to do, but actually they have worked very hard to do what they have done. So it's something like that in your case as well. You make the difficult things look very easy, very frivolous. Actually you are on the inside a very calculated person, somebody who has been through a lot of life. You look very young, but I'm not getting a very young energy, young in vibes. You look much youthful, but on the inside, very level headed, matured, somebody who has been through life a lot. They have been through ups and downs of life. Yeah, as somebody who has actually been through a lot of shit, a lot of nonsense that life has thrown at them, and they have endured, they withstood it, they have endured it, and in the process they have grown, they have matured, because you have a higher position which you do not show off. Most people seeing your outfits and attires, they can't even make out like where you work, how much money you make. Okay, now Seven of Swords. Yeah, you are. See, I'm seeing that you are actually more. You approach life like a chess player. See, this person, he has all the ammunitions, but he is still hiding, because he will only attack when he feels the time is right. Very calculative kind of a person on the inside. Okay, very balanced. Absolutely. Very balanced, very matured. You know, one foot dipped in water, another on the ground. You always test your ground before you jump. Unlike on the surface, there is this sporty person, wild person, adventure. Yeah, you love adventure, but you calculate the risk benefit ratio before you jump, before you take the plunge. Yeah, you are also very courageous. Yeah, that part is true. You can, Nine of Wands, you can stand against a lot of people for your own conviction. If you're convinced about certain things, if you're like, if your ethics, your, like, your, you know, your belief system is hurt, if you are willing to give your life for it, things that you believe in. Yeah, even you're like a lone wolf in a lot of ways. You know, people higher up in the hierarchy, more, you know, big wigs are also pretty scared of challenging you in your domain, in your fraternity. Big wigs are also scared. They also don't mess with you, because they know how, like, if challenged, you, how strong you can be. I'm hearing very courageous, very strong. Okay, Four of Cups in reverse, which this shows is, you know, in the direct version, this people tend to cry over spilled milk. They tend to cry over things that has gone wrong in their lives, and hence miss out on the opportunities that are coming along. But you are somebody who is just the opposite. You do not believe in crying over your past mistakes. You learn from your mistakes and move on, and try and grab the new opportunities that are knocking on the door. And I'm hearing people tend to not just admire, a lot of people are jealous of the fact that this person is so good at grabbing the opportunities. You're very good at sensing the opportunities that are coming your way. Yeah, you are very strong, very persevering. A lot of, I'm hearing you guys have a lot of Sagittarius, Aries, yeah, Leo, and a lot of Scorpio energy, because with the Queen of Swords, yeah, you have been through a lot of ups and downs, but never broke down. Never let yourself get, like, on the floor. Another thing is the strength card. The strength is, yeah, the ram. The strength is like you are very, very persevering. Very persevering. Cancer could be significant as well. You guys are very persevering. Your resilience, perseverance is like through the roof. Okay, nine of wands. People see you as somebody who is also okay. So two nine of wands I'm hearing. Yeah, you are also seen as very, very hot in bed. You are somebody who can like take charge of things in bed. You're very hot, very sensuous. In general, you're very sensuous as individuals. Six of wands here. You are very ambitious, very much a go-getter. Absolutely, people admire that. Another thing is you have a lot of people admiring you. Loads of admirers I'm hearing. You guys have loads of admirers who just admire you the way you are. Now, empress. Now, empress is, look, it gives me the milk and honey kind of scenario. You have, like, you have everything, but you haven't forgotten where you came from. So you're very compassionate towards the have nots and also towards children. I'm hearing you're very good with kids, and also you're a very compassionate, nurturing person, somebody who has not forgotten, in spite of all the money, all the abundance, all the everything that you're having. You haven't forgotten where you're coming from. The star, you know wherever you go, the limelight follows. You have, like, in especially in your fraternity, you have a lot of respect, and you don't even realize how many people are actually jealous of you because of the respect that you get. You don't even realize how valued you are. Yes, the sun, the star. I mean, you are very successful, or have the you're seen by others as a very successful person, a lot of potential, especially even if you feel like, what, I'm doing okay, but your potential is immense. People around you admire the qualities, the courage, the tenaciousness, that the go-getter attitude, the fool, the like, you know calculated yet willing to take the risk. Yes, you're calculating, but yet willing to take the risk. Most people will not take those risks, but you take it. You have a lot of admirers, literally, and I'm getting a lot of flirtatious energies. It could be you on the other side. Loads of admirers, like, seriously, you guys, that is another reason of jealousy, not just admiration. A lot of people are jealous. A lot of people are jealous of you. They want to see you down. That's a shadow aspect I'm seeing. Yeah, you're willing to shoulder. Okay, eight of wands. You're willing to shoulder a lot of responsibility. Like, whenever you take some risks, you're willing to take, like, all the responsibilities of it. Like, and you are like this lightning. See the lightning? You are so fierce, so feisty. I'm hearing you're extremely feisty and fierce and very progressive also. Ace of Wands. Like, seriously, okay. At the same time, you probably have a side hustle or a side business, which actually, which is out of, it's born out of your passion. Maybe you're passionate about something, maybe finance, maybe gaming, maybe have a YouTube channel or anything, something probably on the social media, something that you're very passionate about, and that makes a lot of people very jealous. Yeah, a lot of people would love to see you in poverty. Probably you tend to take a lot of risks. Maybe you invest a lot in the stock market. So I'm hearing you are financially very calculative, but a lot of people would love to see you in debt. Okay, so another thing is, okay, so you guys are very passionate about what you do, and you believe that, with your own capabilities, you can literally do anything in life. With your own capabilities, with your own infectious energy, work ethic, willpower, courage, you can literally achieve any goddamn thing in life. Seriously, That's what you feel and believe in. Birthing a new age. Like bringing new creations, dreaming a new world into being. Literally, you guys are. Okay, Aquarius could be significant for you guys. Birthing a new age. Like you guys are literally are pioneers, are becoming pioneers in your field. You're like the go-to person in whatever you do. A lot of people just look up to you because of your expertise, something that you're very passionate about. Dance with life. You literally embody the word YOLO. You only live once, and you believe in dancing with life, living your life to the fullest, and doing whatever it takes to try and live the best possible life, because you only have one. Play, have fun, celebrate, don't be so serious. Yeah, you know what, you're somebody who believes in work while you work, study while you study, and play while you play. So you know what, some people cannot switch off between work and pleasure, but you're not one of those. You work very hard, you are a very calculated person, but once you've switched off, people see you the full energy, and they judge you best on that, but they don't understand how hard you've worked before that. Okay, have faith in your dreams. Yeah, you have a lot of faith, a lot of belief. Like you are like that, you almost suffer from that lucky girl or a lucky boy syndrome. You know what they say, that you know what, if you have faith in something, if you have seen it in your mind, you can hold it in your hands. If you have faith in your dreams, then only your dreams will turn into reality, and that is happening with you. Congratulations, that is happening with you guys. It's time to take action, Aries. As I said, Aries is significant. You are always very very much action oriented. No, these are the things, you are like a very much of go getter, action oriented. You do not cry over your past mistakes. You have courage, you're passionate, you're seen as a pioneer. These are the things that people admire, and at the same time your financial acumen, which you do not show off, is pretty awesome. Release your old and rest. Like you just believe in releasing your past things that were not serving you. People tend to cry and sit and creep. You are not that person. You do not even believe in doing that. Okay, set your sights higher. Stargazer, you could also be a stargazer, a light walker, a star seed. Absolutely, you can be very much into something. Like I was getting a lot of like automation, AI, computer science, STEM subjects, but it could also be into spirituality, somebody who can see the future. You could also be a pioneer in that, up in predictive astrology, predictive occult. You could be somebody in that arena as well. And Aquarius should be significant in your chart. It doesn't have to be sun moon rising, it can be anything, like a Mars, Aquarian Mars, or a Saturn. Saturn's mole tricona sign is in Aquarius, so you could very well have that. Move in a new direction, traveler. Like seriously, you love to travel. You tend to move around a lot. You tend to like do a lot of solo traveling. You believe that, in order to expand your horizon, you need to travel, travel, and travel. Stand your ground. You are a very obstinate person. As I said, standing your ground. If you believe in something, you're willing to give your life for your belief system. You're more like that. So standing your ground is more like that. Okay, bitch fire, stand up for yourself. You're very good at standing up for yourself. 11, so some kind of manifestation is coming true. I'm hearing another thing, that people feel that you guys are a fantastic manifester. Paint the sun back into your sky. Probably your words, your effects tend to have so much, like your words, your vibes tend to have a lot of good effect on people. People tend to feel totally rejuvenated and recharged by your vibes. You're like the sun, the life giver to a lot of people. All right, now your infectious energy is your energy is really infectious, as I see. Okay, now the guided messages. Did you ever feel anything about me ever? Oops, you're a heartbreaker as well. Admirer, somebody you have dumped or have said no to. You're so gorgeous. I can literally do anything to have you in my life. Absolutely. A lot of people would do just anything just to have you and keep you in their lives. Leave and let others leave. Absolutely. You know what? You are a firm believer of, you know what? Leave and let others leave. I don't need to explain, elaborate that. Live your life as an example for others to see. Being happy never goes out of fashion, so live every moment to its fullest. Absolutely, you are big believer of living every moment to the fullest. I'm hearing. Pile 2. Now it's time for the charms. All right. Okay, you're seen as a bright, bright success. You are an uncut diamond. Music could be significant, or somebody publicly wants to propose to you. Somebody is offering their heart. Your time has come. Yeah, this shows rabbits are very sexually active animals. And I see a lot of abundance with the rabbit card. You have the star card. You know, you hold the key to a lot of hearts, but yes, you are a heartbreaker. Absolutely. It's a confirmation. See? You love to create a lot of memories. Somebody wants to offer you the flowers. Yeah, you love to travel. You could be into some kind of sports and fitness. You're divinely protected. You're very feisty like a thunder, lightning. See, I hope things are visible. Somebody wants to offer you five. You have a lot of admirers. Pile 2. All right, I hope it has resonated. Pile 2. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Namaste. Thank you. Hello, hello, pile 3. What is it about you that you don't see but other people admire? So, for that, firstly, it's starting with the death card number 13. Scorpio is significant in your chart, or Pluto, Sun, Moon, Rising, Pluto in first house, 8th house, 12th house, 10th house, especially. And also, you know what? You have tremendous amount of resilience. You have been through a lot of transformation and rebirth. You know, the grace with which you withstood those death and rebirth moment, because you need to understand that death and rebirth is one of the most difficult things to endure, and the way in which you have endured it, the grace with which you have endured it, people really admire you for that. High priestess, yeah, a spiritual teacher. So clearly I get with the high priestess, what I get is, you guys are, through your the hermit card, high priestess, clearly you are a very spiritually inclined, very nurturing, caring, spiritual, almost like a spiritual teacher to a lot of people. Maybe you're into occult, reiki, tarot, something like that. Something, you could be a clairvoyant or a star seed or a stargazer. It's because of your life experiences. You have, like, it has changed you, and now you use your life experience to to emancipate a lot of other troubled souls. So the hence a spiritual teacher or healer or a naturopath or a nurse, a doctor. Okay, the hermit clearly shows that you are a loner, a reticent, solitary person, somebody who is very nurturing and caring, but apart from that, apart from the things that you're very passionate about, you do not really interact with people a lot. You probably mostly devote your time in meditation and quiet contemplation. Ace of Cups, I'm hearing whatever you do, whatever I'm hearing, probably you have a spiritual practice which you're turning into some kind of a business, or you're healing things, something into a business, something that you have started, something that you have got your emotions attached to, and it's giving you a lot of abundance. And people are flabbergasted by the intuitive power that you display. People tell you, like, you have said something, you had said it 6 months back, and now then I hadn't believed you, now it has come true. So the magician is somebody who is like, you know what, the magician, people see you as a magician, somebody who is like, whose intuition, you have got like the infinite sign here, you have got infinite potential. Whatever you think today, it happens. Your intuitions, like, you're like a magician, you are a very good manifester. That's how people see you, like a magician, like a magical person. Most people can't even imagine or believe that you are so genuine, you are so authentic, like you're such an authentic person, and very few people in today's day and age are this authentic. So Cancer could be significant, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer are significant in your chart. And you are actually, you're spiritually blessed, and also you're a very creative person, maybe singing, dancing, drawing, along with your spirituality. Probably that could also be your side hustle, or maybe your day job, something related to your hands, something related to your creativity, something related to your voice. You could be a motivational speaker, maybe your words are very calming effect on a lot of people. And that is, whatever you do, that is something that you are very emotionally attached to, and that gives you an overflow of abundance. You know, people admire you, like, you, for you, your intuition, your caring nature is normal, natural. But for others, people are flabbergasted that a person can have so much of intuitive power. Okay, now 10 of Wands, you are a very responsible person. Probably you have grown up taking a lot of responsibility. I'm hearing probably you had to grow up in a very difficult scenario where especially finances were always a trouble. So you had to work odd jobs in order to pay for your own school fees. Six of Swords, you had to literally walk away from a lot of toxic scenarios growing up. Like, seriously, you have probably shifted best several times, because you know, maybe it could be your siblings, I don't know, like, sadly, maybe your ex, somebody who has put you through a lot of, you have to take a lot of like burden, a lot of responsibility, the onus was on you, you have grown up that way. I'm hearing even your ex, or like a toxic work scenario, something that literally overwhelmed you, and you had to walk away after doing a lot, and you have restarted your life. And okay, hence the death card, you relocated and restarted your life, and hence the death card. Okay, now I'm getting. And this experience, sorry, the growing up and this painful toxic situations, that has taught you a lot. That that is the main source of your wisdom, that is the main source of the teachings that you give to your disciples today. The world career, I mean, I'm hearing two things. One, it's your work that takes you far and wide into the, it could be in your own state, or it could be like across states. Also, another thing is, um you know, this change in place has done a lot of good in life for you. The world has changed. Once you have changed in your place, your, the people you mingle with, that has changed, the world has changed. Knight of Swords, Knight of Swords is, you know what, I'm hearing, like, yeah, you are very nurturing, caring, all those things, but you're very passionate about your work. Regarding work, you're very progressive, very passionate. Like, you are a doer, you are a Karam yogi, as they say. As, when it comes to your, especially your creative and your spiritual work, you can work for 21 hours if the need arise. Six of Cups, yeah, you're very good with kids. No, it gives me two things. One, you probably tend to ponder a lot on things of the past, especially of your childhood. You had like probably some good experience with your siblings and things, that. And you're also very good with young kids, I'm hearing. Kids, or a lot of people see you as a very good parent material, like a good parent, they want to make kids with you. Like, I'm hearing you're very good with kids, with elderlies, you're very good with these people, people who are like more on the weaker parts of the society, the lovers. Yeah, a lot of people, you are a complete arm candy. A lot of people see you, you are emotional as well as stable, as well as fiercely passionate about what you do. Very stable, four of wands, you're very stable, a perfect lovers card, a perfect marriage material. A Capricorn and a Virgo could also be seen from these, especially Capricorn, Virgo, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. These are the options that I'm getting primarily for you guys. Okay, justice. Sick, justice is like, okay, you stand up for the justice. Yeah, you probably talk a lot about child rights, or rights of the LGBT, or the rights of the elderlies. You probably talk about all of these a lot more. And justice, you could be related to the law as well, or you talk about social justice and stuff, like as I said, LGBT rights, child right. You are six of pentacles. This person has enough, you have enough in life now, but you have been through difficult times, you have learned. So you have so much that you give a lot to others, and then also you have enough left. So you are a very altruistic person. People admire your altruism because you genuinely do a lot for the kids, LGBT community, elderlies, maybe for the cancer affected. Those kind of people, I'm hearing you do a lot for the community. You are a great manifester. Awesome people. Like, another thing is, people are really jealous of your intuitive power and natural manifestation abilities. People are literally like envious of all this. Literally, people are envious. Okay, Queen of Cups. Right, right, Queen of Cups. You know what I'm hearing? The Queen of Cups is somebody who went up the hierarchy with her own abilities, and then from a high, they use their higher position to help the have nots, to bridge the gulf between rich and poor. So you are at a high position, and you're using your power and position to help a lot of others who are in difficult situation, being altruistic and helping them in other ways, because you have a lot of power in hand. Because I'm hearing you have a lot of, you're like a spiritual teacher, you're like a spiritual guardian, and your disciples are very, they have like very good reach, and those people help you a lot. Knight of Cups. Knight of Cups are those people who are really, you are that person who, you know you are like a sweetheart to a lot of people. I'm hearing a lot of younger people, they just adore you, and they also fancy you. A lot of people, maybe a little bit younger, they a lot of younger admirers, and also kids adore you. Yeah, you are seen as a perfect parent material. A lot of people would love to make a family with you. A lot of people, like, seriously, you don't see how good you are with kids, how nice and kind and nurturing, and how popular you are. Your words are so wise, your intuitive power is so much on point. You are also, you also are not a narcissistic self-obsessed person. Rather, on the contrary, you are very reflecting, self-reflecting, kind of self-reflection is there. People notice it. I mean, you have those qualities which are very rare, humane qualities which you possess. You are seen by people as divinely protected. Yeah, God's hands are on your head. Literally, people feel that this person has God's hands on their head. Priestess, absolutely, you are a high priestess. Like somebody having so much of intuitive power, so much of magical power, and with the wisdom, spirituality, intuition, they help humanity in general. Pillar of light. Literally, you are the pillar of light. You raise the vibration whenever you enter a room. You're like that, that ball of light that would raise the vibration when once they enter the room. Yeah, look at the bigger picture. Sagittarius. Okay, Sagittarius could be significant for you or somebody who wants to approach you. I'm hearing Sagittarius could be significant there. Also, look at the, you usually are such a wise person that you do not fret over small things. You usually probably even say that, you know what, you need to learn to look at the bigger picture, what is happening at the greater level, at the higher level. All right, you're very close to achieving your goal. So people think that you're gonna go like you're like very close to achieving your goal of becoming a, probably your goal is to become a bigger motivational speaker, motivational guru, and people feel that with your intuition, with your manifestation power, in no time you will do it. Yeah, believe in the impossible. You are a believer in impossible. People admire it because you are like, you came from nowhere, you had to really relocate and restart your life, and you have like the way, the amount of success you have achieved by after restarting your life is phenomenal, and that is something people very very much admire. You have released, maybe you have a little bit of negativity left, so a lot of Scorpio is significant for you, definitely. And a lot of people would say that, you know what, you need to let those negativity go, shed the old skin, like seriously, because something that doesn't serve you should be like pushed away. You should let go of things, the toxic people, because you have been through all that. They're nonsense ones. Trust your instincts. Like seriously, people see you as somebody whose instincts and intuitions are very very strong, very much on point. Yeah, see from a higher perspective, you are seen as an eagle, as though an eagle is something, somebody who can see, like Scorpio is coming out as a very strong thing. An evolved Scorpio is also, the symbol of an evolved Scorpio is an eagle, somebody who is very wise, who is way wiser beyond their age. They are known for their wisdom, they are known for their knowledge. So you are clearly one of those. You're seen as a magical person. See, unlock your true magic within. You're meant for bigger things. That's what people see and admire. You don't see like how great your gifts are. Your inherent gifts make you so like awesome. Love and let yourself be loved. Yes, you are loved by one and all. And you know what, the message for you is, you love and you let yourself be loved by others. You are loved by everybody. That's the whole thing. 44 is an angel number. I'm hearing that, okay, every hurricane comes to an end. So y'all, in your life, you withstood a storm, and that has come to an end now, thankfully. You can manifest your every wish, stars. You're a very good manifester, and people notice that, people admire it about you. Be your own first priority. You probably talk a lot about self love. Do it for yourself. Like, you do not care, you have like, you no longer care what others would say, think, or do, and you do things for your own self. And that is something people admire. Like, don't pay 2 cents, don't give 2 cents to what others are thinking, saying, and doing, because people will always say something. You do what you feel is right for you and your lifestyle. Okay, now the guided messages, let's see. You're so magical, you make my world colorful. All right, I dream about you every single day of my life. All right, we clearly have a past life connection, somebody thinks so. I love you to the moon and back. I'm hearing a lot of secret admirers. People admire you, people respect you just for the way you are, just how intuitive, nice, genuine you are. Pile 3. All right. Okay, now the charms I've picked, as usual, a lot more. Okay, you're divinely blessed. You're like a prized possession. You're divinely blessed, protected. Okay, your manifestation power is awesome. You hold the key to your own life or to a lot of people's heart. You're, again, it shows protection. Transformation, of course, you have been through that. Water bodies or water signs are significant for you. You show the path to a lot of people. Sun clearly shows success. Okay. You have emancipated a lot of traumatized souls. You're very creative. Somebody is hiding their feelings. Somebody, some secret admirer you have who are hiding their feelings. I hope pile 3 you have had some clarity over your situation. If yes, please hit the like button, share and subscribe. Your support would mean so much to me. Thank you. Thank you so much.